What on guys, Commander here, welcome to a new video where I'm going to be giving an update on my channel going into 2023. Now, I know this video is a little late, but there is a reason for it, which I'll get to later on, so please stick around to the end of the video. So first of all, what a year 2022 was. The biggest thing for me was obviously completing and releasing Traitor Prequel, the plan at the start of the war, and probably the biggest thing going into 2023 is going to be releasing Traitor 3, Light in the Galaxy at War. That is, if everything goes according to plan, which at the moment it is. So first of all, I want to talk about videos and my general upload schedule. Now, as you've probably guessed by now, I don't really have a specific upload schedule anymore, and I haven't for a while. And to be perfectly honest, the main reason for it is that I don't really have any ideas for videos that I think are worth uploading to my channel. Even the PC building simulator videos that I upload a little while back, I'm not really very happy with the way those videos came out. So as far as reviewing Star Wars things is concerned, I'm going to hold off doing that for now. If I get some burst of motivation, then I'll give it another crack. But with Traitor 3 and other smaller projects I have going on in the background, one of which I will show you on the screen now, which is a kind of continuation of the story between Sierra 450 and Master Chief that I set up at the end of Traitor Prequel. I'm not exactly working on this at this time, it's just something I'm idly doing while I get burnt out with Traitor 3, or just fancy working on something different. However, this is just a concept, and I haven't even written the script for this yet, so don't think it's coming anytime soon. So working between those projects and my IRL job takes up a lot of time as well. But because of that, I don't have time to not only write scripts and record audio, which are actually the two easiest parts of making those review videos, but finding the clips and then edit them together is the hardest part, and it's the same that applies with my Star Wars fan fictions. I have scripts written for another 2 of those, but it takes so long to edit and to find the images and the clips for it. I just don't have the time nor motivation at the moment. I'm going to put in more effort into doing YouTube shorts, however, because they are relatively simple to create, especially the Halo Infinite gameplay moments. I just got to be good enough at Halo to get some good clips together. I do have a video that is of writing this script I need to edit together, which should hopefully make for a good mini-series. I'm working on some new editing techniques that I've experimented with in the past, as well as some new ones, which is hoping to make the video a lot more entertaining to watch if my commentary isn't that interesting to listen to. But generally, I'm a roadblock as far as YouTube videos are concerned. What I'm going to do in regards to my channel and normal uploads is I only upload when I feel like the video is worth uploading. It may take days or weeks or even months, but I'll put as much effort into those videos and make them as best as I can, rather than rush a video and rush and edit it and make it half-baked, which doesn't satisfy me and least of all you. Traitor development updates are probably the most consistent uploads that I'll be doing, but even then they won't be that consistent because I can't show you anything if there's nothing to show. As for Traitor 3 though, things are progressing at a nice steady pace. I'm currently working on a scene which will show a couple screenshots from now, which is a space battle between the Empire and the Rebels. I've been working on this scene for ages, and I'm now in the rendering stage, and I'm really happy with the way it has turned out. This next episode of Traitor and the way it's going to play out is going to take it to the next level. And while I was really happy with the way Traitor Prequel came out, it wasn't very polished, and that was mainly because I was still learning how Unreal Engine, Blender, Substance Painter, 3ds Max, etc. works, and how you might make your way around those UIs in the software. But now I know much more than I did back then, and it means that I can make this episode much better. Looking back on Traitor Prequel, I have a lot of issues with the final product. Not that I'm not pleased with the way it's come out, but like I said before, because I was still learning, there were some things that episode that really grind my gears that I didn't fix before it was released, and the more I watch, the more it irritates me. The main issue I had with Traitor Prequel is that I was running out of time and patience to get another episode of Traitor out, since Traitor 2 came out in September 2018. Like, that was 4 years ago, that's mental. However, now that I've uploaded this episode recently and set the precedent for Traitor going forward, it means that I can take a lot more time with Traitor 3, and while I don't intend to dilly-dally with Traitor and be lazy with its development, I want to be in a situation where if I look at a scene in Traitor 3 and don't like the way it's mocap, or whether it needs cleaning up a bit or needs redoing entirely, I can do it because I'm not constrained by time. I noticed with Traitor Prequel there are a number of animations, especially with Sierra 450 when talking to the Arbiter in the epilogue, or Captain Rex and Master Chief in the final scene on the Venator. It looks like the characters are leaning a lot, and that really bugs me the more I watch it. And the more it bugs me that I didn't fix it at the time, because I could have done it so much better. However, because I was not going to constrain myself with this episode, I can make sure that it's perfect and as good as I can possibly make it. Obviously there will be problems with the episode because it'd be boring if there wasn't, but nothing blatantly obvious like there was in Traitor prequel. Now onto the final thing I want to talk about, which is pretty big, and the reason that this upload has taken a while to get out on YouTube, and that is that I've created a Ko-Fi page. Now, there are a couple of reasons why I've created one. One obviously is to create a small side income for myself, but the other much more bigger reason why is to sell things that I've created in Substance Painter. Now the main reason for this is because when I started using Unreal Engine, I really struggled with finding assets to use that were of good quality, and when I found out about ripping models from Battlefront 2, which helped in one part, but then I had to make custom textures, which is then leads me over to Substance Painter, which I had to learn that as well. And not only is Substance Painter a hard program to learn for beginners, it's bloody expensive. So what I wanted to do was allow people to access textured things that I've created that I don't have any intention to use anymore. So for example, the one that's up as of this moment as this video goes out is the ARC Trooper Commander Cobalt. Since he died at the end of Traitor prequel, I have no intention of using him in any other Traitor episodes, so I'm now happy for other people to use him. So how this will work is if you want the ARC Trooper model, for example, or the ARC Trooper textures, I'll have it posted on Sketchfab in 3D view, so you can see what you're getting when you purchase the model in as many different angles as you want because of the 3D orbit view built into Sketchfab. Then if you like what you see, you can go and purchase it on my Ko-Fi page. I will upload two variations of each texture set, one for 4K and one for 8K. However, if you use the 8K version, you have to make sure you have a beefy PC, because if you don't have a good enough PC, these textures will make your working life a lot harder, as I found out while trying to use 8K. However, if you have a PC for it, your renders will improve a lot when compared with the 4K versions. I do plan on doing retextures of other things, like I have a Phase 1 and Phase 2 Clone Trooper that I have done for just some extra render content for Instagram, and that I'm happy for people to use as well. It just gives people who don't have the money to pay for Battlefront 2 and Substance Painter, nor learn Substance Painter either, a way of getting assets for their games and movies at a cheaper price and with an easier way of doing so. Now for legal reasons, I'm only allowed to sell the textures on my Ko-Fi page, because they're the only part that belongs to me. However, within the download will be a text document to a Google Drive folder with the Clone ARC Trooper model, as well as the weapons model and textures. And because it's not included with the purchase, it does not count as selling it to you. I will, however, be selling things that I 3D model and texture myself, which I think are worthy of it. So for example, I made a Grand Admiral insignia plaque for my Thrawn metahuman, which I created a while ago, and with some extra touches and texturing, I'll be happy to sell it for people to use, as well as any other little prop models that I happen to make as well. Now obviously there is no obligation whatsoever to spend money on my page, and even if you just leave a tip, I appreciate that very much. I'm just thinking of this as mainly a way to help people who struggle finding and creating assets for themselves, while making a little bit from it myself. So I think that's all for this video. I just want to do a small update about things around the channel and how it's going to work in 2023. Again, I do apologise for this being a little late. I just wanted to get my Ko-Fi page up to an acceptable standard in my eyes before I share it with you lot. So, that's what I have time for in this video here, and I thank you all very much. If you did enjoy, don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe for more awesome gaming or whatever content. And we'll see you where 2023 takes us. So, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I shall see you all later. Bye!